Hi, and welcome to my archive. Now, this is for those of you who think that boomers and Gen Xers never rebelled back in the old days. This was Trafalgar Square in the spring of 1990. This was the Poll Tax Riot, and I was there that day. It began as a peaceful demonstration about the poll tax, a tax introduced by Margaret Thatcher right at the end of her time as Prime Minister. Very unpopular, began as a peaceful demonstration, and then bits of curbstone began to be broken up and thrown at the police, and then various anarchist groups turned up, and I'm telling you, it all ended up in complete mayhem. An entire building on Trafalgar Square was set alight. People mistakenly thought it was the South African embassy that was on fire, and this was when apartheid still existed in South Africa. So there were cheers when that fire started, but it wasn't. It was another building being renovated. And there were standoffs between West End shoppers, well-heeled West End shoppers, and rioters who were arguing. There were shops being looted. And I remember myself and another, I was a journalist at the time, and another journalist, we basically ran into the spaghetti house at St Martin's Lane to avoid all the missiles. I mean, bits of stone and brickwork that were being chucked around. There were people covered in blood, and the police were charging on horseback. And we saw this Porsche on St Martin's Lane that was on fire. It had literally been set on fire. And it was kind of, in a way, emblematic of this was the end of the yuppie 1980s and the start of something very different. So there we are. That was the Poll Tax Riot of 1990, a very stormy event, not something that I've ever been able to forget.